Travis Hunter is taking his talents from Jackson State, going with Coach Prime to Colorado, and this is an enormous get for Coach Prime. It's not so much a surprise, but I think the implications of it and the impact of it is absolutely enormous. On the field, Travis Hunter, a special player, played both ways for Jackson State, both at receiver and corner, was an impact player, had some injury issues throughout this year, but still, there's no question about what this kid can do for you on the field. Tremendous body control, tremendous ball skills. You feel great about him playing man-to-man coverage, runs good routes. Like, there's so much about Travis Hunter that is available to you as a football program on the offensive and defensive side of the football because of his skill set. One of the biggest things that I'm taking away from this Travis Hunter decision to go to Colorado, think about the impact this is going to have now on other players that are potentially considering joining Coach Prime in Colorado. Travis Hunter was the #1 player in the country last season coming out of high school. Was committed to Florida State, made headlines when he flipped on signing day to Florida State, from Florida State to Jackson State to follow Coach Prime. And now he's saying, I still want to stay with Coach Prime, and I want to be a part of what he's doing in Boulder, Colorado. With how much ambition a guy like Travis Hunter has, with all the things that he wants to do past the collegiate level, he's trying to position himself in the best way possible to be drafted highly when the NFL draft comes around. And so with that being said, for a guy like Travis Hunter, who has his pick of the litter of programs he could go to be developed, Georgia, I'm sure Alabama would have taken him. I'm sure a school like Florida State would have been happy to have him. He had his pick of the litter of any school. And he said, you know what? It's best for me and my career and my long-term development to go with Coach Prime. He's a former #1 player in the country. Think about another 3-star or a 4-star seeing that happen and how much more confidence that would give someone like that. It's good enough for a 5-star. It's good enough for a guy who wants to be developed to the best level possible. He's got a lot of attention from the NFL already. It's not good enough for me as a 3-star. It's not good enough for me as a high 4-star. I promise you, that conversation looks different now because of what Travis Hunter is doing and has done to follow Coach Prime to Colorado. With us as human beings, we feel a lot better about things when we see someone go first. I mean, think about it. When you were a kid at the swimming pool and you first walked up to the diving board, you felt a lot better seeing somebody jump off that thing first. For Travis Hunter saying, you know what, I'm going to go to Colorado and being one of the first dominoes to fall in that direction and be the transfer portal, there's a lot of folks now within that transfer portal or that are thinking about hitting the transfer portal that are saying, you know what, okay, feeling a little bit better about making my decision to go to Boulder, Colorado. If you have not yet subscribed to the On3 YouTube channel, we want you at the party. There's no time like the present. Transfer portal, evidently, turning up the heat. Whole lot of games being played, turning up the heat. We got you covered here on the On3 YouTube channel on the hard count. College football is a 12-month-a-year sport. We get to cover it as such and talk about it in that format. 12 months a year, we got you covered right here, so make sure you're locked in. Also, follow me on the socials at JD Pickell on Twitter and on Instagram. So here's another takeaway. For Travis Hunter to have made the decision to go to Colorado, and undoubtedly other talent not far behind him, think about what this means for Colorado just in 2023. Because long gone are the days where you get a new head coach and it's, okay, coach, we'll give you 4 or 5 years, get a few recruiting classes, and then we'll see what you're made of. With the transfer portal and with player mobility, it's now, what can you do for me in year 1? And the foundation at Colorado was of 1 in 11 material. So Travis Hunter, being one of the first bricks to be laid in that foundation, that just tells me the foundation at Colorado is going to be firm. Will it be enough to win the Pac-12 championship? We're not here to talk about that just yet. We got to see who else decides to join him. But I'm just saying, great players want to play with great players. And Travis Hunter deciding to go to Colorado will attract other phenomenal talent that they can build a foundation with. Now, the foundation is just that. It's a place to start. It's a place to build from. But with the kind of talent, like I said, with Travis Hunter, that he's going to Colorado, more talent coming behind him, the foundation should be steady enough and should be a phenomenal place to build from. Now, how much they build to is up to Coach Prime and company. But I'm telling you, we knew this was probably going to happen, but surprise, surprise, Coach Prime and company are a player in the transfer portal. They're not done yet, but Travis Hunter is headed to Boulder. Keep an eye on the Buffs. This has been the Hard Count. Nick Brake, lifting heavy. We want you a part of this. Make sure you're subscribed. This is your show. For the people, by the people, every single thing that you know and love about this beautiful game of college football, it happens here every single day, baby. We want you along for the ride. We're going to keep the party rolling, and we will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.